Alright, welcome back to another World of Warships Blitz video. Today we're talking about the Kremlin. The Kremlin, it's an interesting ship. And if you watched my first video with the introduction and the Amagi gameplay, I told you that I am not going to give you set builds for ships. Because there's some variations. What works for me might not work for you. And Kremlin is really the ship that when, I think about that, it's the one that really sticks out because the commanders you have available, obviously the legendary mod, everything, there's different ways to run this ship. There really is. And because of that, I'm going to show you what I do, what I think is, viable options. I don't think I'm going to touch the legendary build on this video. I think I'm going to do another one just to keep this one kind of on the straight and narrow there. So let's talk about Kremlin. Kremlin to start, it's a tank. The way I've got mine set up, when I roll into battle, I've got 70,000 hit points to play with. Now it doesn't have the armor of a grosser curve first. Let's compare them up here so you can see. Base stat Kremlin has almost 2,000 more hit points than a grosser curve first. Now you can see Citadel protection and damage reduction. Grosser curve first got it beat, hands down. We all know about the weakness of the grosser with the fire and flooding resistance. Kremlin 20%, that's pretty good. Not going to go into, we know how the main guns are. But the big thing is the hit points. Kremlin has more hit points than a grosser curve first. The other interesting thing that Kremlin has, and then we'll go compare her to Montana. Kremlin has excellent AA, just like Montana does. The base stats are actually better than Vermont's, but Vermont's got the DFAA, so obviously Vermont's got some, it has better shoot down power at times. Like I said, Kremlin, interesting ship. As you see, I do have the historical camo on mine. Extra hit points, a little more range, shell dispersion, very nice. The torpedo damage reduction. That's not my favorite thing to see on a battleship camo. I like to see like a traverse speed bonus, or maybe even a surface detection bonus. But I'd take traverse speed over torpedo damage reduction anytime. Like I said, I think this video, let's just talk about the commanders, and we'll come back and we'll talk about the equipment because the legendary mod really changes things up on how you can play the ship. To start off with, as you can see, I have Kuznetsov as my legendary commander on this ship. If you guys have been playing for a little while, you remember, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, they were giving this guy away for free in personal challenges. You ground out so many levels of it. You got Kuznetsov, and I think Poltava was the ship they gave you. This is how I like to run my ship with Kuznetsov. I like to take advantage of the hit points. So obviously I'm running the Underwater Protection Expert Plus. Torpedo Alert. He gives you the Artillery Maintenance Expert Plus, which is huge. This is why I play with hit points, trying to keep myself above that 75% to get that extra shell dispersion. 6 cents on this boat. It's nice. It's not necessary. If you are focusing, if you're taking a peek around the battlefield in between salvos, you'll have a pretty good idea who's looking at you, who's shooting at you. If you got good map awareness, it's not necessary, but it's nice to have. So I have it on here. The big one I wish he had I wish he had Survivalist Plus, but he, I just take the Survivalist because I said every extra hit point I can get my hands on is a good thing. Same thing with Generalist. If I do have to pop a damage control kit, a little extra hit point boost there. Obviously, fully prepared plus, really nice. Knock the cooldown times on those repair kits. Again, I've talked about this before. Going off of what Terry tested on this. This is the greatest skill ever to have on a battleship. On a tanky battleship, anyways. You know, our Adrenaline Rush, I can see its merit on some ships. I personally wouldn't put it on this one. I could do Honor Seeker Plus. Again, my issue with Honor Seeker in a battleship, when are you going to get your first medal? It's going to take some time, so I'm not exactly sure it's really worth it. I prefer to take this just in case of aircraft carriers, a marauding, flanking Shimakaze somewhere. APCS, absolutely a must with this ship. And then Kuznetsov has an interesting skill, Bulletproof. Minus 5% damage caused by enemy gun shells. It's a cool skill. It really is a cool skill. Makes it a little more tankier. Now, like I said, we're talking about commanders. Unfortunately, we still have the Black Vladdy in the shipyard here, so I can pull Makarov up. This guy would be, like I said, Kuznetsov. I build him as a tank commander. If I had Makarov, absolutely, I'd do the exact. I'd go more offense. The Torpedo Alert Plus, awesome skill. Having the Generalist Plus, absolutely, thank you. I'll take it. This one, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure about this one. Adrenaline Rush Plus, very, I don't know. Like I said, for me, probably not, but for an offensive build, this is fantastic. And then, you can't go wrong with the Marksman Plus skill. So, I think if I was to build them out, I'd do Underwater Protection Expert, Torpedo Alert Plus, definitely go Artillery Maintenance Expert. I'd go Victorious Charge. I would take the Extra Precise Aim. Definitely take Generalist Plus. Absolutely take the Marksman Plus. In second thought, I probably would go with General Rush Plus. I'm not playing for hit points, I'm playing for damage. Again, Demolition Expert, because what else are you going to take? Still don't know about Honor Seeker. I still might take the Compartment Maintenance. APCS Plus, oh, absolutely. That would be fantastic on this ship. Absolutely fantastic on this ship. I've seen what it can do. Both in videos and against me in tournaments. It's absolutely fantastic. And then I would probably go the Horizontal Protection Expert Plus. Especially if you have the Legendary mod, but I'll get into that with the next video. And then, everything though you can do with those two Legendary Commanders, you do have you have the ability to do that with a normal commander. We'll just pull one up here just because. There we go. We'll just pull him up. Same thing with this. The only question is, do you want to go Survivalist and fully prepared, or do you want to take advantage of the Extra Precise Aim and the extra skill duration? That's the big question there. The way I have mine built with Kuznetsov, I get one precise aim out of that. I do not get two shots out of that. And if you didn't have either one of the legendary commanders and you wanted to do, say you got this guy floating around, he's nice, he's got the bulletproof skill, he's got the Adrenaline Rush Plus skill, and then there's one more that, oh yes, Dr. Tesla. He's another one that could work on Kremlin. Survivalist Plus, every extra hit point you get, that's nice. Okay. So with that, I think I'm going to stop this video now. And we'll come back. Next video we'll talk about the legendary mods, all the different equipment builds you can run off of that. And with that, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it's informative. And we'll see you later.